We are back. So, we got the RC Smithmaster right here. It came in a big brown box, but inside that brown box was the case. As you can see, it's a nice case. This is not like a cheap case. It's durable. You can tote it with the car sideways, horizontal, vertical, whatever way is comfortable for you. The case is sturdy. Time to go ahead and open this bad boy right on up. Alright, so in the box, in the case, I'll say, not much. You got a sticker sheet. Not much to the stickers. Antenna tube. Put that to the side. And this is what they consider almost ready to run, because you have to put your own remote and receiver on it. But your motor's in there, your ESC's in there, your servo's in there. Everything is already installed. So give me a second, let me take this out. But as you can see, it's a big one. It's a big one. And we're gonna do a couple comparison pictures next to some other fifth scales too, just so y'all know. All right, give me a second, y'all. Be my first time taking this body off, but looking at it, it's actually pretty decent. Seems pretty thick. Now, if you're looking for a perfect paint job, it's not quite perfect. I think somebody probably painted these by hand, because you can kind of see a few thin spots. They didn't use a machine on it, so I'm impressed with that. Taking these body pins off, quite a few, and I like the design of these. It's a little bit different from the typical ones that come on the other fifth scale cars. They easy to come off. I've never seen these before.
Got some on one side. Going the other way. Oh, let me see. Right there. A lot of body clips.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Those are bigger. How many of them is it?
Oh yeah, y'all see the big ones?
3.
We got one more.
7. 9. 10 body clips. They do look cool though.
Yeah,
I've never seen those before.
Me either. Y'all like that? All right.
Probably gotta pry out. Or if you got more, yeah, pry out.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
So the body not only is clipped on with the body clips, but as you can see, it's got these little mounting spots in the frame of the body, or in the frame itself.
They got that black up under there. They look good. They look great job. All this got a roll cage too.
I like that.
Roll cage is awesome.
And it goes into here. So that's pretty dope. And you can see it's already got the paint out where you can add lights if you want to.
Oh yeah, that's dope. Add lights.
I'm impressed with
You
this.
know they got the other one that comes with the actual lights on the top, the light bar.
Look, that was the upgrade.
Yeah, it's an upgraded price too. Oh, you got some goodies.
I got a couple goodies. Servo horn. Chassis brake.
That's metal too. Aluminum chassis braces. It comes with plastic. Oh yeah, you definitely want to change those out.
Yes.
Immediately.
Right. And the tool bag. They say they keep it simple. They're not adding a whole bunch of extra tools in the box. I guess it saves on shipping. Alright, so we're going to kind of go over the car a little bit. So as you can see, my first concern that I can see is the fact that this big spur and pinion are exposed. You know, I don't want my wires to flap into it, so I'll figure something out in order to kind of protect or cover this up some type of way and kind of shield my wires, because I'll be afraid of that. I got a couple of 6S batteries. I'm gonna do a test fit in here because ultimately I do want to put this on 12S. I think it'll hold 12. I think it looks sturdy enough too. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. You see your servo?
High tech servo too.
Yeah.
It's a good servo right there.
That's not cheap. 800 kV motor, original Max 5, which is perfect to go in something else because I do plan on putting this on 12S, like I say.
The combo is actually Hobby Wing too. It's not a rebranded.
Yeah,
It's a real Hobby Wing.
real Hobby
800
Wing.
kV, Max 5.
And I like the fact that they send you the ESC and they let you put your own connectors on. That to me is a great thing. Everybody doesn't like EC5s. Everybody don't like XT90s. You know, some people want to go out the gate with Deans. I don't know, but you get the choice. You definitely get to choose. All right, so I guess we'll start in the back. Let's look at these shocks and springs. They're actually pretty tough.
Threaded body,
Yeah.
adjustable. I like that. I like the fact that they went with the orange springs.
Yes.
It's pretty dope.
I like that too. I like the color in here.
Anodized. They got the anodized red.
Oh yeah. Which I don't know, it just gives it a little extra flair. It's not plain.
And drive shafts remind you of the MCD and the Roving with that little piece right there. Yeah. That drive shaft is big though.
Yeah.
Good God Almighty. Yes, sir.
That's tough.
That's gonna hold up. That's as long as them diff cases hold out, you should be good.
Right. They plastic. This is upgradable. Like all of the plastic pieces you can upgrade to aluminum, but this is they have an upgrade piece for this. The chassis brace, which I got, the diff, front and rear diff cases you can upgrade to aluminum, which I think is actually a really good thing.
The actual housing. The diff
The housing. I'm sorry, the housing. You can even upgrade the battery tray to aluminum. I don't see what's wrong with it being plastic, but
Try red aluminum.
no, is it?
Yeah, that's aluminum. They might got a carbon fiber update.
Okay.
That's aluminum, though. Yeah, that's tight. I like that.
So yeah,
Servo saver.
yeah, the servo saver is nice and durable. It's just that. So y'all put in the comments down below what you think so far. Let me know what y'all think so far. So now actually, let me show y'all this, which I think is pretty dope. For your mounts, I love the fact that they give you these little, I guess, spacers. The equivalent of maybe like a shim. I don't know the exact name of it, but these little red pieces. That lets you know what you're dealing with, where you're working at. You don't have to worry about trying to figure out whether or not you hit the right screw or the wrong screw. You only got to deal with them two to make any type of adjustments, and you're good to go. And they do sell a lot of these parts on the website because they got a bigger 22 tooth pinion on the site, so you can order that. Like I say, any upgrade part they got on the site, you're good to go.
Those arms look good too. They nice and
Yeah, they tough.
You got sway bars?
No.
Front and rear?
Yeah,
sway bars.
we do.
Sway bars front and rear. They beefy too.
And they thick.
Sway bars right there. That's the rear. And sway bars on the front right there. Right in there. That's awesome. You have a aluminum shock tower.
Yeah.
Hubs look humongous in there.
Man.
Nice bumper.
Right. And I saw a video of, I think it's a Big Scale. Honestly, I can't think of his name. But he broke one of his A-arms. Swapped it out, took him what seemed to be about a good 5 or 10 minutes. Like it was easy to get to, easy to swap it out. He'd have to break the whole front end down to get to it. I was impressed with that alone. So it seemed like they really made this car user friendly. Everything is adjustable up here, and it's numbered, which makes it a lot easier for somebody who's brand new to this to work on the car. So I think that's also a great thing. Now, one other thing that I do like, I ordered this car on a Sunday night. I got it Thursday. I would have gotten it Wednesday. However, it had a delay in customs. And I had to go through some stuff with UPS, filling out paperwork or whatnot, which they emailed over to me. I signed it, emailed it back, just confirming that there was no wood in the box. I don't know what that had to do with anything, but, you know, that was that.
Like those rims look good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get one off and see what the hub look like. So taking a look at the wheel, we don't know if it's gonna hold up for 12S. It's a pretty hard compound, but it's kind of soft in the middle. It has the aluminum thing around the hex right there. And then you looking at your hubs. Hub look pretty good.
He's also upgradable too.
You have your aluminum, your anodized hex. I'm digging the way they got their logos onto the actual nut. That's pretty cool. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
And honestly, what I like about this car, it gives you a lot of stuff that some of these other fifth scale companies don't give you. Just out the gate. And the price on it, you can't really beat it. You can't beat it at all.
And the fact that it's also electric.
Yeah.
Off the rip, you don't really get many fifth scales that comes electric now. Whatchamajig just did it. What their name is? Kraken just did 2 cars. But yeah, it's rare you get them electric right out of the box.
Right.
You have to do some work. So it's good that you don't got to do as much work. You can just run it on 8S if you want to.
Yep.
Or you can do like what we do. You just go 12S.
Do a nice upgrade. Get right in here too. That red in there. I don't know what that part is called, but I like the fact that it's red.
Yeah, they front and rear too. They got them in the back there too.
Yeah. And I'm guessing that it adds some durability to it. Some type of way.
It's something. It's for something. You got a metal steering rack in there. You see it right here?
Yeah. This is
That's a big old spur.
Man.
That must be like a 60 something.
60. Yeah.
Maybe a 62. I think that's what the DBX with the 5T come with, the stock is 62. Yeah, that's a big boy right there. He says, yeah, 18.2 pin.
Yep.
That's gonna run pretty good.
Yeah.
I like this motor mount looks dope. How they got it.
Yeah.
Braced in.
Right.
That looks dope.
And there's room underneath.
Then you see right here, that's where you can move your mesh over. You just unloosen this and slide it over and tighten your mesh down. The motor mount is one of the older style motor mounts, but I mean you can make it work. You might have to move the battery tray if you want to change the motor, but yeah, looking good so far. The 18 tooth. All right, as you can see, you can run 12S. Those are two 7200 100C batteries, and they fit in the battery tray. Perfect, no problem. And they got the edges on the battery tray to hold it from sliding, so you don't have to strap it down as tight. But they fit in there, no problem. Yes, sir. Perfect. All right, here it is next to the MCD W5. That's the W5 body right there. We thought it looked a lot alike, but it's totally different. It's only thing that's alike is that piece right there. Looks like this piece right here. But everything else is totally different. Even all the way down to the battery trays, the way the motor mounts. This motor mounts back towards me. This motor mounts back away from me. So it is totally different. But if you look at the size, I got the wheel nut on wheel nut. I have smaller tires on the MCD, but I got wheel nut on wheel nut. The MCD is a little bit longer. Maybe a half an inch. Maybe a half an inch longer. Y'all excuse the MCD. It's dirty as I don't know what, but I was ripping it the other day, so that's what happens. But there it is next to the MCD. We're gonna get the bodies on, and then we're gonna do a whiff to see how wide they are, and then we're gonna get out of here. Hold tight. All right, there they are with the bodies on.
Now, I will say this. I like the fact that there are no actual windows. Like the windows are cut out. I do like that. It's definitely gonna help keep the system cool. However, yeah, I just mentioned that will also open it up for a lot of dirt. If you in second place, whoever in front of you is definitely gonna kick a lot of dirt in that motor. So
they let you know, don't be in second place, baby.
Right.
Run in front, baby.
So,
be a front runner, baby.
That's it. That is it.
That's it. A lot of people were saying that it looked a lot like the MCD. It has similarities, even with the body. Well, under the hood is not. It's nothing alike.
Right.
Well, the body wise, they're kind of similar. But I think the MCD may be it's a little bit longer, and I think it's a little bit wider.
Yeah.
So he gonna grab the Smithmaster and set it up on top of the MCD so we can try to get a whiff, see how wide it is. So now we have it up on top of the MCD. MCD is probably about a full inch wider. Like I said, my wheels are a little bit different than stock though. So maybe with the stock wheels, it'll probably only be about a half an inch, maybe an inch wider. So there that is right there. So all right, we're gonna get it back down. All right, that is the Smithmaster RCMK 1/5 scale electric basher / racer / whatever you want it to be. All right, we'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.